I am surrounded by a holy divine white light of protection from the Most High. I choose to serve the light. I use my light to transmute any dark energy into light for healing, blessings, and abundance. God, source, universe, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, council of light, ascended masters, and all the nebulous beings of light have my 6, and I am not responsible for how they choose to protect me and those connected to me. Love and light.
Deep in Earth's heart lie the halls of Amenti. Far neath the islands of sunken Atlantis, halls of the dead and halls of the living, bathed in fire of the infinite all. Far in a past time lost in the space-time, the children of light looked down on the world, seeing the children of men in their bondage, bound by the force that came from beyond. Knew they that only by freedom from bondage could man ever rise from the earth to the sun. Down they descended and created bodies, taking the semblance of men as their own, the masters of everything said after their forming. We are they who were formed from the space dust, partaking of life from the infinite all, living in the world as children of men, like and yet unlike the children of men. Then for a dwelling place, far beneath the earth's crust, blasted great spaces by their power, spaces apart from the children of men, and surrounded them by forces and power, and shielded them from harm, they, the halls of the dead. Side by side then placed they other spaces, filled them with life and with light from above. They then builded the halls of Amenti, that they might eventually dwell there, living with life to eternity's end. 32 were there of their children, sons of light who had come among men, seeking to be free from the bondage of darkness, those who were bounded by the force from beyond. Deep in the halls of life grew a flower, flaming, expanding, driving backward towards the night. Placed in the center a ray of great potence, life-giving, light-giving, filling with power all who came near it. Placed they around it thrones, 32, places for each of the children of the night. Placed so that they were bathed in the radiance, filled with the life from the eternal light. There, time after time, they placed their first created bodies, so that they might be filled with the spirit of life. 100 years out of each 1,000 must the life-giving light flame forth on their bodies, quickening, awakening the spirit of life. There in the circle from aeon to aeon sit the great masters, living a life not known among men. There in the halls of life they lie sleeping. Free flows their soul through the bodies of men. Time after time while their bodies lie sleeping, incarnate into the bodies of men, teaching and guiding onward and upward, out of the darkness into the light. There in the hall of life, filled with their wisdom, known not to the races of man, living forever neath the cold fire of life, sit the children of light. Times there are when they awaken, and they come from the depths to the lights to be among men. Infinite they among the finite men find. He who by progress has grown from the darkness, lifted himself from the night into light, free he is made of the halls of Amenti, free of the flower of light and of light. Guided he then by wisdom and knowledge, passes from men to the master of life. There he may dwell as one with the masters, free from the bonds of the darkness of light. Seated within the flower of radiance sit 7 lords from the space-times above us, helping and guiding through infinite wisdom the pathway through time of the children of men. Mighty and strange, they veiled with their power, silent, all-knowing, drawing the life force. Different yet one with the children of men, and different yet one with the children of light. Custodians and watchers of the force of man's bondage, ready to lose when the light has been reached. First and most mighty sits the veiled present, Lord of lords, the infinite nine. Over the other from each the lords of the cycles, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, each with his mission, each with his powers, guiding, directing the destiny of man. There they sit, mighty and potent, free of all time and space. Not of this world they are, yet akin to it. Elder brothers they of the children of men, judging and weighing. They with their wisdom watching of the progress of light among men. There before them I was led by the dweller, watched him blend with one from above. Then from he came forth a voice, saying, Great art thou, Thoth, among children of men, free henceforth of the halls of Amenti, master of life among children of men. Taste not of death, except as thou will it. Drink thou of life to eternity's end. Henceforth forever is life. Thine is for the taking. Henceforth is death at the call of thy hand. Dwell here or leave here when thou desire it. Free is Amenti to the Son of Man. Take thou up life in what form thou desireth. Child of the light that has grown among men, choose thou thy work, for all should must labor. Never be free from the pathway of light. One step thou hast gained on the long pathway upward, infinite now is the mountain of light. Each step thou taketh but heightens the mountain. All of thy progress but lengthens the goal. Approach ye ever the infinite wisdom. Ever before thee recedes the goal. Free are ye made now of the halls of Amenti, to walk hand in hand with the lords of the world, one in one purpose, working together to bring light to the children of men. Then from his throne came one of the masters, taking my hand and leading me onward through the halls of the deep hidden land. He led me through the halls of Amenti, showing me the mysteries that are known not to man. Through the dark passage downward he led me into the hall where sit the dark death. Vast as space lay the great hall before me, walled by darkness yet filled with light. Before me arose a great throne of darkness. Veiled on it sat a figure of the night. Darker than darkness sat the figure, dark with the darkness not of the night. Before it then paused the master, speaking the word that brings about life, saying, O master of darkness, guide of the way from life unto life, before thee I bring a son of the morning. Touch him not ever with the power of night. Call not his flame to the darkness of night. Know him and see him, one of our brothers, lifted from darkness into the light. Release thou his flame from its bondage. Free let it flame through the darkness of night. Raised then the hand of the figure. Forth came a flame that grew clear and bright, and rolled back swiftly the curtain of darkness, and unveiled the hall from the darkness of night. Then grew in the great space before me flame after flame from the veil of the night. Uncounted millions leaped before me, some flaming forth as flowers of fire. Others there were there that shed a dim radiance, flowing but faintly from out of the light. Some there were that faded swiftly, others that grew from a small spark of light, each surrounded by its dim veil of darkness, yet flaming with light that could never be quenched. Coming and going like fireflies in the springtime, filled they the space with light. Then spoke a voice mighty and solemn, saying, These are lights that are souls among men, growing and fading, existing forever, changing yet living through death into life. When they have bloomed into flower, reached the zenith of growth in their life, swiftly then said I send my veil of darkness, shrouding and changing to new forms of life. Steadily upward throughout the ages, growing and expanding into yet another flame, lighting the darkness with yet greater power, quenched yet unquenched by the veil of the night. So grows the soul of man ever upward, quenched yet unquenched by the darkness of night. I, death, come, and yet I remain not, for life eternal exists in the all. Only an obstacle I am in the pathway, quick to be conquered, by the infinite light. Awaken, O flame that burns ever inward, flame forth and conquer the veil of night. Then in the midst of the flames and the darkness grew there one that drove forth the night, flaming, expanding even brighter, until at last was nothing but light. Then spoke my guide, the voice of the Master. See your own soul as it grows in the light, free now forever from the Lord of the night. Forward he led me through many great spaces filled with the mysteries of the children of light, mysteries that man may never know, yet of he too is of a son of the light. Backward then he led me into the light of the hall of the light. I knelt then before the great masters, lords of all from the cycles above. Spoke he then with words of great power, saying, Thou hast been made free of the halls of Amenti. Choose thou thy work among the children of men. Then spoke I, O great master, let me be a teacher of men, leading them onward and upward until they too are lights among men, freed from the veil of the night that surrounds them, flaming with light that shall shine among men. Then the voice spoke to me, Go as ye will, so it be decreed. Master are ye of your destiny, free to take or reject it at will. Take ye the power, take ye the wisdom, shine as a light among the children of men. Then upward the dweller led me. I dwelt again among the children of men, teaching and showing some of my wisdom. Son of the light, a fire among them. Now again I tread the path downward, seeking the light in the darkness of night. Hold ye and keep ye, preserve my record. Guide it, it shall be to the children of men. Now ye assemble, my children, waiting to hear the secret of secrets, which shall give ye the power to unfold the God-man, and give ye the way to eternal life. Plainly shall I speak of the unveiled mysteries. No dark sayings shall I give unto thee. Open thy ears now, my children, and hear and obey the words that I give. First I shall speak of the fetters of darkness, which bind you in chains to the sphere of the earth. Darkness and light are both of one nature, different only in seeming, for each arose from the source of all. Darkness is disorder, light is order. Darkness transmuted is light of the light. This, my children, your purpose in being, transmutation of darkness to light. Hear ye now the mystery of nature, the relations of life to the earth where it dwells. Know ye that you are threefold in nature, physical, astral, and mental in one. 3 are the qualities of each of the natures, 9 in all, as above, so below. In the physical are these channels, the blood which moves in vortical motion, reacting on the heart to continue its beating. Magnetism, which moves through the nerve paths, carrier of energies to all cells and tissues. Akasa, which flows through the channels, subtle yet physical, completing the channels. Each of the 3 attuned with each other, each affecting the life of the body. They form the skeletal framework through which the subtle ether flows. In their mastery lies the secret of life in the body, relinquished only by will of the adept when his purpose in living is done. 3 are the nature of the astral mediator, is between above and below, not of the physical, not of the spiritual, but able to move above and below. 3 are the natures of mind, carrier of the will of the Great One, arbitrator of cause and effect in your life. Thus is formed the threefold being, directed from above by the power of 4. Above and beyond man's threefold nature lies the realm of the spiritual self. 4 is it in qualities, shining in each of the planes of existence, but 13 in 1, the mystical number. Based on the qualities of man are the brothers. Each shall direct the unfoldment of being. Each shall channel be of the Great One. On earth, man is in bondage, bound by space and time to the earth plane. Encircling each planet, a wave of vibration binds him to his planet of unfoldment. Yet within man is the key to releasement. Within man may freedom be found. When you have released yourself from the body, rise to the outermost bounds of your earth plane. Speak you the word Dor-e-Lila, Dor-e-Lila. Then for a time your light will be lifted. Free may you pass through the barriers of space. For a time of half of the sun, 6 hours, free you may pass the barriers of the earth plane and see and know those who are beyond you. Yes, to the highest worlds you may pass. See your own possible heights of unfoldment. Know all earthly futures of soul. Bound are ye in your body, but by the power you may be free. This is the secret, whereby bondage shall be replaced by freedom for you. Calm, let your mind be at rest. Let your body be. Conscious only of freedom from flesh. Center your being on the goal of thy longing. Think over and over that thou wouldst be free. Think of this word, La-il-Ganover. La-il-Ganover. And over in thy mind let it sound. Drift with the sound to the place of your longing, free from the bondage of flesh by your will. Hear ye while I give the greatest of secrets, how you may enter the halls of Amenti and enter the place of the immortals as I did, and stand before the lords in their places. Lie down and rest your body. Calm your mind so that no thought disturbs you. Pure must you be in mind and in purpose, else only failure will come unto thee. Vision Amenti as I have told in my tablets. Long with a fullness of heart to be there. Stand before the lords in your mind's eye. Pronounce the words that I give you. Pronounce them mentally inside of your head. Mekut el Shab el Hal Serbin el Zabot Zin Ephron Quar el. Relax thy mind and thy body. Then be sure your soul will be called. Now I give you the key to Shambhala, the place where my brothers live in the darkness. Darkness but filled with the light of the sun. Darkness of earth but light of the spirit guides you when my day is done. Leave thou your body as I have taught you. Pass to the barriers of the deep hidden place. Stand before the gates and their guardians. Command thy entrance by these words. I am the light. In me is no darkness. Free am I from the bondage of night. Open thou the way of the 12 and the 1, so I may pass to the realm of wisdom. When they refuse you, as surely they will, command them to open by these words of power. I am the light. For me, there are no barriers. Open, I command, by the secret of secrets. Adam, El, Ahim, Sabur, Zu, Adam. Then if thy words have been truth of the highest, open for thee the barriers will fall. Now I leave thee, my children. Down yet up to the halls I shall go. Win you the way to me, my children, and truly my brothers you shall become. Thus finish I my writings. Keys let them be to those who come after, but only to those who seek my wisdom. For only for these am I the king and the way.